So that's nice, but let's say we want to add another component, and this component should be a sibling of this FA other component. Now I could do this by repeating the command from before, and let me just name this another. Well, I could hit enter and this would create a new folder, another, with all the files you're used to. However, I don't want to do that. I don't want to create a new folder. I want to be this component to be in this other folder. So I will just navigate into this other folder. And inside of this other folder, I again run ng, and I could run generate, or I just run g, which is just an abbreviation for this. And then I could type component, or just use c, which is also an abbreviation. So ng gc, that does the same as ng generate component does. And then what I'll do next is I'll add the name, of course, another. Then I will add a flag, which I'll call flat. And this will make sure that it doesn't create a new folder, but instead creates it inside of the folder you're in when executing this command. So the other folder in my case here. I also don't want to create this external HTML and CSS file here. Therefore, I can add the template or the flag inline template and the flag inline styles. I can also abbreviate those two flags to just write with one dash IT and IS. Now if I hit enter, you can see that it created two new files, and I'll get rid of the test file. So it didn't create an HTML or CSS file. And in this file here, I got an inline template, the inline styles set up. I won't need them here. I got a selector of FA and other, of course. I'll get rid of the other things here again. I won't need them right now. And that's that. Now, if I have a look at the index.ts file, I'll need to update this to make sure that I'm not only exporting other component, but also another component. Of course, in this case, from the another.component file. Make sure to not add the file endings here. You're not having .ts here at your exports. You don't need that. The same is true for the imports, by the way. So now I have this another component, and now in the first app component, I can just add another component, and I can add the import here too. That was this import grouping I was talking about. I'm now importing all of that from the other folder, even though the modules are technically in different files. And that's just because I'm preparing this in this index.ts file. So now I'm ready to use this another component. I'll add the selector, the HTML tag here. And now you can see another works. So this sibling component to the other component works too. And now you also learned how to quickly generate new components with the abbreviations and how you can switch between having them created in subfolders or in the same folder with inline templates or inline styles. It's a really important thing here.